Online as we skip, hop, and jump our way right through Mirage Apartments. Let's take a look here. What can Mythic do against the giant that is Team Liquid?
Oh, odds aren't looking too pretty either. 1.04 to 729. Obviously, it's to be expected. Anything Mythic can get done in this series, if they can sneak a map out of it or put up a convincing battle, take us to 10 rounds, I think it's going to be good, right? Like Team 1 weren't able to do that. And as said, they are even better in MDL. They are flawless right now. So, yeah, let's see what Mythic have got in the pipeline. It's going to be a bit of an A play coming through. Liquid giving it up and playing retake. Kit available on NAF and Twist through the smoke, popping Adren out of the round. Mythic pushed in towards CT. But Liquid are grouping up in that position. It's a flash for Grim, and he's set up well. KT is trapped in front of the boxes, and Grim does find one, but it's a trade in. Bit of a mess right now. Mythic falling eventually, and Pollen alone in a clutch. Oh, psych, you missed it. It's Liquid with a pistol.
Yeah, now when we were talking about the vetoes for this, you know, I know that you were surprised to see Overpass removed, but I think it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I think if you're Mythic, Team Liquid, you know, they're probably just expecting you to take like a pretty puggy style as is. And I think that, you know, if you try and go toe-to-toe with Liquid on anything that they're remotely good on, even if you do feel like it's a good map for you, I think Liquid are just going to run you down, you know? So I think you kind of need that element of surprise. Try and play to like the few weaker points that Liquid have, and that really kind of feels like
all those weak points.
Yeah, you know, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I don't think, you know, you were never going to fiend anything like, man, yeah, Liquid, they're so good in NA, but they are trash on these 4 maps. You know, that was never going to be the case.
Yeah, it doesn't help the bans. You hate that, right? When an underdog comes in and they're like one of their go-to maps is like the other team's insta-ban, right? That was the case in this series, and that doesn't bode well. Pollen flashed out, peaked by NAF, and I like the aggression for Liquid, taking all the kills. NAF doesn't even need armor, man. Just buy an M4 on its own. Why would you buy armor? It's a waste of money, but he should probably reinvest in that right now as aim punch. We know what it's like. NAF. 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 Okay, happens to the best of us. I think he stayed alive on the pistol, and you know when you win an eco, but you don't buy armor and you forget to repurchase it, he's done that not once, but twice. Not the end of the world, obviously, but it's going to make these P250s, these Deagles, a little bit more effective. Oh, nah. Luckily, Mythic are deep, and they won't do anything. Twist has come back to A. Liquid wanting to fight for it, and they will do well. Elite with a spray down, and everyone's gone for Mythic. Quick as you like it. Now, here's your chance. You were given a get out. You can buy armor. You have $3,000. There's no reason not to, except if you forget. And that is also, you know, probably what's happening right now. He'll realize when it's too late, as we always do. But a buy round for Mythic. Let's see what they can do here. AK's in their hands, and Util going out towards mid, setting up once again for an A-side attack.
Oh, well, okay, you're going to try and lead the way in through ramp. Drop the molly underneath the balcony and actually deal with Twists. Okay, opening the round up, looking for a little bit more. She's in with a double before getting traded by Stewie. That's pretty sick. And now Liquid left in a retake again. We're going to look to Adren and Flom. Oh, you have like this little nasty crossfire set up, and the smoke's now fading. That's going to give them a little bit more room, but Adren left in the 1v2. Not able to find it. I don't know, man. I find this feels so weird. Like, you know, you got like Adren versus Liquid. All right, sure. Like, I can deal with that mentally. But then you got like Davey back in the server, right? Like, it's been like, what, like 30 years since we've last seen him here?
At least. Naf's dead, and I think that's a good thing, because he wasn't realizing, and it's about time he rebuys the armor. And sometimes that's what it takes. Nice entries from KT, a bomb plot for Mythic, and they've got the money, but Liquid looking very confident, very good individually. Elite just hitting some crazy shots right now.
And he's given us that billion-dollar smile as well.
Yeah, maybe even trillion-dollar. Depends on those exchange rates. And also, Mythic, no one's streaming this game as far as I'm aware right now. So, yeah, really taking things seriously, and that's what you like to see. Even though it's a heavy favorite for Liquid, Mythic know that it's Counter-Strike at the end of the day. Anyone can win. That's what we got out of Liquid yesterday. Moses was talking about it. Taking on Team 1. Twist, though. Dropping one out the ramp through the smoke. Mythic go. Nice trade from Palace. Stewie pushed top mid, and it's a brawl on all angles. Flom left alone, no bomb to play with, and Liquid peeling back. Alicia's going in for more though. And Flom, he's crossed to the site, but actually, look at the bomb. Liquid are going to have it. Stewie's pushed top mid, and he's got control. Flom needs kills, and he needs them now. There's Grim gone. Just gets out in time. Elige with some damage, but Stewie set up for the bomb. Good luck, Flom.
Yeah, this is a pretty rough spot to be in, right? You're up against Stewie and Elige, two of the faces of NACS. On the other side, they've got the bomb. You're all alone. You're 30 HP. And they're not going to give a fight over. And so eventually it's going to kind of dawn on Flom that, yeah, they probably do have that package. And the idea of going to get that is a bit of a daunting one. 30 seconds on this clock. And with both players here, they can swing and trade off of one another. So even if Flom deals with the first man, there will be an immediate repeat ready to come. And that's not even needed. Elige there to lock it in. 5 on the board for Liquid.
Yeah, Orb can be thrown right back to Naf as well. And donning it on this A site. Liquid looking very scary right now. No fear against their opponents. And that's important when you're coming in as favorites, right? You don't want to play too scared, too worried about getting upset, and Liquid don't. Pistols are out for Mythic here in the 6th round. Back to A, they're infatuated with the site. Bomb is up in the apartments right now. Could split con or could just be a bit of a set piece and rotate out. Davy's gone down lower. 0-5 for Davy. We got our eyes on you, Mr. Stafford. So does Naf. Scoped in on lower. The Molotov stalls Davy out for a second as Mythic come out the top of middle. Util running dry. It's all on Pollen. And Stewie's pushed lower. He hasn't seen Davy. Free kill for the backstab. Can he follow up onto the AWP? Naf does run away. The Dren stuck on the ramp, killed by Elige. Davy with a gun. He's got to be the hero of this round, and he has jumped up into the window, dropping down, and Twist finishes off 2 with the bomb as well. It's Katie alone in the Palace, and nothing to be found past that kill from Davy. 6-0 for Liquid, and Mythic coming back in with guns.
I will say, Katie's great to kickstart this game for Mythic, right? Like, in so many of these rounds, she's been the one to open it up. Like, multiple 2Ks over towards that A site. Would be nice if we could have, I know, a boomer like Davy, right? Like, step up and help out as well. Stewie gonna get flashed into the top of mid. He's not waiting around anymore. He takes the fight to Mythic, and he tags Flom up on the push. Naf as well, peeking the lower tons, does get the info that there's players here. That's going to be him getting out of there with the AWP, leaving Elige with this crossfire between him and Catwalk. Mythic looking for mid control. Drop that smoke into window, but this con smoke leaves Elige with a gap. And we'll flash him out of connector, and that's going to give them a little bit more room to work with here.
Yeah, Liquid are very aware of this mid play, right? Not just getting shot at from under, but Stewie getting the info at top mid at the start. So even though Liquid are giving it away, they have 3 eyes on mid right now, with a player pushed on ramp. And Grim jump spotting B-Apps. Haven't had to say his name too much, Mythic. Have avoided that B-bomb site. Twist's waiting for the lurk kill. It's Davy on his own coming through the ramp room. Bomb in connector on this A split. Naf setting up in CT could be perfect with the AWP. The shadow is seen. Twist is ready. He tries to peek back in, but dropped off with a molly. Mythic are out in the A site. Elige knows, and he does deal with a couple. Pollen gone, and Katie to the trade. It's 3-on-2. Bomb loose. Stewie comes in with a kill from short, and Davy's now got to pick up the pieces of this round. Bomb at his feet. Stewie in middle. He sees the head cross as well. There's some information. At least B is open, and Davy now needs to turn around. It's Grim coming off of that B rotate. Davy knows it, but he doesn't know he's already here. Sat in CT. Will B be the objective for Davy? He could run now and get it. 14 seconds. He's got to go fast.
And this is what's so special about Davy, right? Might not be as fast in the server as he used to be, but just as smart. He'll get this bomb down over towards B, planted for Cat, but he doesn't take the catwalk position. Instead, going to go up into the apartments. Ooh, Davy, do it to him. It's Grim on the other side. It is the new blood of CS. versus one of the OGs. Grim sees that it's planted for Cat, isn't being given a fight. And Davey, he's hatched this whole plan. He's put it all together. And he's just waiting. He doesn't see Grim on the bomb yet. But Grim holding on to the apartments. And I think he's just got the defuse as well. It's 7 on the board for Liquid. Davey, a damn good try. Gets 2 in the round, but not enough to best Grim in the head-to-head.
Oh, sorry, that's a really nice try as well, right? He fully baited Grim into thinking it was a cat plant, and Grim just sits on the bomb. Davey realizes, goes back in with a Molotov, and Grim had already moved into the angle, so very fast shot. If Davey had his gun, maybe that was his, but not to be. 7-0 for Liquid, dominant stuff. Flom on the AWP as well. We don't have one for Liquid in this round. Those odds have not shifted, and why would they? Liquid in full control. Mythic taking mid late, patient at the start. They've seen Stewie push through the top side before. But nothing this time. Liquid waiting on the perimeter. Elige going for a little bit of an info play down lower. Pollen isn't here yet. Elige might close the gap. Ooh, dink, nothing more. Pollen wins that fight. And so Mythic can set up towards B now. There are 2 players still here. Mid control coming through from the top. With Elige gone, Liquid have no one here to stop the mid fight. Nafa's gone into the window, looking for anything. Gonna get re-smoked. Lots of util in towards middle, but Mythic just grouping 5 in the apartments right now. And Liquid already read this well. They've rotated over. They are actually hinging heavily on middle, giving up the A site, but they actually only have 1 player in B. It's Grim. It's going to be supported by Cap very quickly, though. Flashes into the site. Grim blind. He can't call for anything. Does drop the first in, though. Davey gone. Grim follows up. Low HP, and Pollen's dropped 2. And Grim, even scared of his behind, he's got to look forward because the ace might be on his plate. Grim shutting down Mythic, and that is a beautiful hold from short.
And apparently 1 man at B is all you need, actually, as it turns out.
Oh,
my goodness.
it's like
Grim.
my B rush.
Yeah, look at this, man. Just absolutely annihilates them. Even freaked out by his teammate at Cat. Like, he's so focused on locking that round in.
Yeah, that's got to feel good.
Stu now, satisfied now.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be? Mythic's map pick in the series. Back to pistols and back to the ever-coveted A site.
Oh, and already Katie has been removed. Davey followed up on 2 as well, and Elige is looking for fights that are being given over. They hold on to that rush with ease. They put 9 on the board, and for Mythic, this is... I really, you know, I think just like the goal was, when you go into a game versus guys like Liquid, right? I think it's just, you know, don't get beaten too hard. And right now,
Not
right now,
really
it's
the
not,
case.
yeah, it's not looking good to live up to that mantra. Just rifles here for Liquid. Could have purchased AWPs up, but decide against it. They're rushing mid. They're looking to get stuck in. Now, Adred is here with the AWP.
Oh,
Flom gonna best Stewie in the head-to-head. So a man advantage, more aggression, and that'll be Davey giving a kill.
what's the game plan here? Do Liquid want to gamble, stack a site? Do they just keep split 1-1-1, 2 playing together in the jungle? Grim, I mean, we already seen he's enough to hold down B with no problems. And he might need to do it again. The AWP's up here in apartments. Dren. Now, has he seen them? Not by the looks of things. Mythic setting up for this execute. Grim in a different position this time. Davey flashing them in. Dren can't really lead with the AWP, but he's at the front line right now, posted up on the window for the rotate. Someone's got to jump out. It looks to be Katie right through the window. Grim on the bench, and Dren does catch a rotate, and Grim showing up with 2, but he's burning to his death. Nice hold nonetheless. Twist through the window, and Davey's going to cancel the plant, waiting for his teammate to come up. Cat, they could escape, and that would be a good call right now. Twist has realized he's hearing the footsteps and is running for the hills, but Mythic already setting up towards A. Twist is still going to be here pretty damn fast. So if Davey plants for CT, this could be a problem. Twist not running, though, and Davey gets a chance to get out alive.
Yeah, he's going to have to backpedal all the way back to the ramp now on 26 HP. Twist, if he really wanted to get cheeky with it, could tap the bomb right now and draw at both fights, but why would he do that? There's going to be a player in Flom peeking from connector. He does tap the bomb. But Davey has peeked and seen that no one is on it. Now Twist is known.
Ooh.
And he's erased. The first round for Mythic on the board. Davey just standing up, fully elated.
Shirts off.
Everybody's just having a good time. Having a good time. I'm like a superstar. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we knew Davey could show up. We knew Davey could be a big talking point in this map. And the first time he finds 3 in the round is the first round they win.
There it is.
Hive, yeah. Going up to the camera. The Canadian king.
What is he like? I don't know, dude. He's like glowing.
He's lighting,
literally, yeah.
He's an angel here to save Mythic from the maws of Liquid.
The maws of Daw.
I've got maws in my crosshair.
Man, I love Davey.
I'm sure
That's
he
the
has
end of
a feeling for you too.
I bet he does
kind.
as well. But I don't know if it'll be good or bad. Elige in the window. Once again, back to this like slow mid control for Mythic, but they will move that bomb back through T-spawn. And this is why we respect Davey, right? Not only will he frag, he'll grab the bomb, he'll make the rotates happen. Him, Katie, and Flom over towards this A-bomb site. Pollen and Adren down here in mid, looking like they could split through the connector.
Pollen collecting on the cart as the seasons change. But Poland, he's just waiting for the go-ahead right here on the A site.
Oh,
Nice little peek there from Flom. He's hyped up. He's ready to go. Twist, absolutely eradicated. But 1 for 1, an eye for an eye, and another eye. That's 3 eyes. So, bomb planted, Mythic trying to hold on. What are Liquid going to do to get this bomb site back?
look how ready they are for the CT pop as well. Elige was playing anti-flash with the AWP support. Naf falls off after he gets blind, and Elige takes down Adren aggressing. You can't use your tricks against them, Adren. They're so in your head right now. Katie with the spray can't hold on, and Liquid with a retake. They're just so ready, man. They were so slow, and they wait for Mythic to make the move to get aggressive. You're going to be feeling the pressure in a matchup like this if you're Mythic to be proactive and to not just let Liquid walk into your crosshair. And, well, that move to CT, that profit to Liege pretty damn well. You know, we wondered how much Adren could use against Liquid in this matchup, considering he was recently the coach of this team. But right now, Mythic struggling. 1 round to this T side. Back to middle for some more. Fast through the mid smoke is Katie, running towards the connector. Liquid do have an AWP on lockdown, but Katie makes a jump into the window very quick. This shot on the AWP, no kill here, but Elige starts off strong, dropping Flom. Adren trades, and Liquid, oh wait, where was that? Naf just ran through the con smoke and takes down Adren above the top. No fear for Liquid, and they are flexing their muscles right now. Katie has found a position up connector. Stewie can't see her just yet. He's backed up from Catwalk, and even though he's got the bomb, this backstab could be in.
Oh, yeah, Naf is scoped up on Palace, so
Nice.
Katie in with the swing. Oh, and a double as well. This A site taken over, but the bomb is still dropped over towards short. Katie having to go back for it. Poland over here at the top of mid. Grim and Stewie both at short side, ready to peek off of one another if needed. And Stewie actually dropped right away. The bomb now retrieved. Grim going to drop it again as it falls to the 1v1. Katie on the other side, down in connector, takes the swing, and they both exchange a little bit of damage. She still needs to grab this bomb. Grim, flashing round, is able to lock it in. 11 on the board for Liquid, as once again, another one of these rounds comes off the back of Grim over on the Liquid side.
Easton right now, him and Elige absolutely slaughtering Mythic. Look at this from Naf. That was crazy. Shooting out the legs from under Adren. Lucky he was low. Mythic, no money. Enough for pistols, nothing more. Naf on the AWP as well. You know, following the AWP. We've been talking about Stewie versus Naf and maps and positions. And, well, right now it's Naf donning on CT side. Will Stewie take it back for T side as he did on T side Dust 2? But not that second half. Flom very fast with the tech in connect, and he finds Twist to start. Squeeze drops the Cat player, and Deagles and Tech9s are all Mythic have to play with. Elige is going to hunt them down. They line up. 3 for Elige potentially on his plate. Katie is trapped right now. Players on all positions, and no getting out there alive. 12-1 for Liquid. Storming through this map right now. One of the final buys of the half.
Ooh, Flaw missing the timing with the AWP. Naf has already gotten by. Pushing into Palace is going to be Twists, and Katie does deal with him. So the advantage taken here by Mythic. Katie continuing the aggression in through Palace, but Elige is going to beat her to it. Let's leave this back now in the advantage of Liquid, thanks to Naf's AWP chiming in with 1. Adren spotting Stewie in mid, but not getting away with the kill. Not going to be a late B play here, but we know who resides in this B bomb site. It's a man going by the name of Grim, and he's not someone to be messed with. Molly goes in, but it's gone a little deep, and so now they might think that this area is clear. Grim in with 1. Davey having to turn around, and he will get the trade, but Naf there to put it back in favor of Team Liquid, and it's the P2 that ends it all, 13-1. As this is incredibly dominant right now. Mythic doing all right, but not enough.
Quite enough, yeah. You're
All right,
enough,
we have
right?
different definitions, you know. Yeah, like how, you know, it's not easy, man. It's Liquid. It wasn't gonna be easy. It never will be. Maybe there'll be more on the CT side, but it's going to require the pistol at this point, even with 2 rounds, and we're not at that point yet. AKs are out, and, well, Flom is gone. Twist through the smoke, could see the feet. Drops lower. Oh, Adren's there, though. The flash from Naf actually blinds Twist a little bit.
This must be like a form of therapy for Adren right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what form exactly of therapy would that be? I'm just curious.
Well, you know, man, you get a chance to like occasionally
Get beat up by your old team?
well, no, like to, you know, occasionally wreck him, but yeah.
It doesn't help when Grim's killing him, right? Like, there's no storyline there.
No. And that there is the end of the first half. Liquid, they're 14-1. That's pretty much all I have to say on that. Probably going to be a pretty quick second half if I had to guess, but still, you probably don't want to miss it.
Probably.
Into your eyes, I see the colors of your soul, and I recognize every single line, every single roadblock. We are 2 hearts that beat in time, and the towers looking down all night, blocking out the sun beneath. Maybe we can change our stripes and colors. You're the only one I see. Outside, stay up all night, sleep through the sunrise, 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 sunrise. Sleep through the sunrise, 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 sunrise. Look into my peace of mind. Up above us, looking down on us. There's an angel I know. We don't need to worry or discuss much. It's time for me to hit the road. Take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night, sleep through the sunrise. Stay up all night, and I take it all. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to give you a little bit of the story of the Intel Extreme Masters. That is Twist. That is Stu. That is Naf. That is Grim. And, of course, Elige. Now, if you look at this entire thing, you might think, okay, well, surely there's some vulnerabilities around here or perhaps here. But the answer is not that. In fact, canceled. It is Mythic getting absolutely bamboozled as we look at it going forward. Right here on Mirage, things have not been pretty. But we're going to be attempting to try out some new things here, some new tools.
I thought Picasso was dead, Trace.
Yeah, well, here he is.
Oh,
Pablo.
Live in the flesh. And, well, Mythic, yeah, having a bit of a hard time. One way of putting it. One round in the first half, but the CT side start with pistols. We know how these rounds can be won by anyone, really, the best of times. And Flom, he's stealing it away. 2 kills. Good flash in the apps. And they're going to go back in for more. Mythic hunting them down. And Adren with a double. It's Naf alone. Mythic buying themselves time, buying themselves a pistol round. And Adren with a 3-piece to get them there. Come back?
I mean, hey, right? We've seen some crazy things happen before. Oh, look, there he is. Everything's right in the world now.
Oh, the
Canadian
lighting's
flag.
a bit better. He's
even got a big dinosaur in the background, paying homage to the era that he is from.
Nice. He's actually 1 year older than me, but
No, I know.
basically works.
Davey just has a lot of authority, and that's why everyone thinks he's so old. Oh, MP5 SD
dear,
on Davey. Now, you don't see this one every day, but Davey, triple kill in the top of mid, and there is Flom to mop it up. Going to be a third on the board for Mythic. They deal with the pistols, but now can they deal with the full buy? It's going to be AKs out across the board. Not an AWP in sight.
I love that from Davey, but he's going to really, he's going to really experience the pain here as he brings an MP5, one of the worst guns in this game, into a rifle round. Bit of a bonus for Mythic, but they've not got a lot of time left. They lose Liquid on map point on Mythic's pick. Where's this travesty going? And no, I don't mean Davey, I mean the gun in his hand. Oof, towards the B site. I say an oof, I said he wasn't a travesty, Harry.
I don't think anyone else was even making the connection, Hugo.
Yeah, especially not when I clarified.
All love Big Davey. And they do flash Naf back. They're actually just hounding him down. Naf is pretty paranoid, and justifiably so. There's a lot waiting around this corner while he does deal with Flom. And Dren is also on the chopping block. And oh, Twist is like, I guess I'll get that, Stewie. All right.
Trolling. He's looking for kills. They're going up cat to B.
And that there. Oh, hang on. No, back into the. Oh, well, feels bad for Bolan there as he just gets annihilated through the smoke.
Now.
Big Davey. Oh, tap with the MP5 to Cat. That's not a fight that you ever see this gun win. And another one. Davey making the MP5 SD look good.
Don't take the AK.
Come on, Davey. Come on, Davey. 1v3. He's got a kit. He's got utility. He's got everything he could possibly need, but he doesn't have time and he doesn't have manpower. But what he does have is excessive brain power. This guy, the Magneto of Counter-Strike.
TikTok.
Through CT spawn. He's going to try and ninja defuse. Now, Davey,
No.
there's no time for it. So he can't. He gets a look in at the site. Now they're behind him. Davey onto a third. Does get away with the AK at least.
Great round. He's got a hell of a load of money. He can drop over guns. He could even buy an AWP if he wants. So nice try, but it's Liquid on 15, right? They get there eventually. Life of a B player. Gets 3 in the 1-on-5, but still too little, still too late. Did drop Flom and AWP as well, so this buy has come through in full force, giving Adren the AK and keeping an M4 for himself, team player Davey. The team Liquid are the ones we should be talking about because they're about to close this map, at least if things go their way. Fast into the middle, Flom does delete a Liege early. Liquid fighting a man down, still here. Flom posting back up at the connector above the smoke. Grim patrolling B, and Naf leaves that A site as well, so Liquid going to be grouping up for a B hit by the looks of things. Popcorn smoke will keep Mythic trapped and lacking information. Pollen tries to get some by pushing into the palace, and that will be free real estate. Grim lining up Util on this B-bomb site. Flom already beginning his rotation out of here. Pronto. Holding on to the window boost now, going market side. Good call, because this is the B crunch. Katie's there to drop the bomb. Can't follow up. Now for the spray, can't convert. And Davey dropped after only one. It's up to the AWP of Flom, who's dropped it yet again. And Grim now a 1-on-3 to close the map for Liquid. Can he do it?
That's a pretty big ask. Grim runs into the site, and he does deal with the AWP of Flom. Now, Adren over here towards the market. Ooh. Next up, and now just one man. Okay. Grim, my word, he gets it done in the 1v3. And Team Liquid, that there is how they cement their opponent's map pick. They go 1-0 up, and they make Mythic feel bad after that one. Team Liquid, get it locked in. Join us in just a moment for more Smiley Moses.